Bundling home and car insurance with Geico is so easy, your neighbors are probably already doing it. But who? They may drop little hints like,
beautiful day out. Even more beautiful since we saved by bundling our home and car insurance with Geico.
or
Yard work is hard. Much harder than bundling with Geico, which was easy.
or it may be even subtler, like,
Speaking of burgers, we bundled our home and car insurance with Geico and saved a bunch of money.
bundling is easy with Geico. Just ask your neighbors.
Wait.
Tino Cucino Radio.
I like the energy. It just makes you feel good.
It makes me really happy.
I can relate to it. I don't know.
What's happening, everybody? Let's dive into the show, man. There's a million things to get to today. I'm sure there'll be some arguments at some point. I feel weird energy in here, but that's all right. We'll get to it. First things first, man. I want to start with Insta Drama, which we do every day. If you ever have a situation where you want an unbiased opinion, just a different perspective, reach out via Instagram at Tino Cochino Radio. That's what Taryn did. Apparently, she hates her friends' kids.
Oh, wow. That's harsh.
So we'll talk about that, read her DM, and break the whole thing down. 10 minutes, Tino Cochino Radio. This is Tino, and I've been very vocal about the fact that kids are not really in my future, I don't think.
Yeah.
You never know.
I mean, we'll see one day. Today, we're talking about our listener, Taryn. I mean, maybe she's in the same boat. I don't know. Insta Drama. She reached out because she hates her friends' kids. So
hate is a strong
we'll
word.
read the DM so we can kind of break this thing down. Serena, please.
I love my best friends and we hang out all the time. The problem is their kids are becoming more and more obnoxious and disrespectful. Every time we hang out, I have to bite my tongue because their kids are just so damn rude. I know it's not my place, but someone needs to teach them discipline.
I do agree. What's weird about this, why do you hang out every time and they're always there? Like, why are the
That's
kids
their
always
kids.
around? Yeah, but Serena, you can leave kids with grandparents sometimes.
True.
I know you don't like yours.
No.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Only a certain
I
set.
like my grandparents.
Not Paul's.
I just feel
Wow.
like it's okay for parents to have their own time too. You don't have to take your kids everywhere. It's like pet parents. I don't need to be at Starbucks with your chihuahua on your lap.
That does annoy me for sure. annoying. Because you can leave dogs at home
Okay,
alone.
your kid and your chihuahua are different.
But my thing
That's
is,
true.
Serena, it's okay to have your own life too, outside of your kids.
That's true, but I will say that the friend, she's right about it not being her place to say anything
She should.
at all.
But if these kids are wilding out, no one's saying anything, who's going to teach them discipline?
There's no
Not
father
her.
figure for sure. That is annoying. And I have 3 kids, but it is annoying when I'm hanging out with people and the other kids are like super obnoxious.
Yeah, but you're not telling the parent, hey.
I don't know. I mean, how would you handle the situation? If this was you were in Taryn's shoes, would you address your friend and tell them they need to, step it up on the discipline, or just bite your tongue and end up in therapy?
Oh my God.
Instagram is at Tino Cochino Radio. Look for the post and jump in the comments. Go. Bad kids, no discipline. That's today's Insta Drama. Our Tino Cochino Radio listener, Taryn, is so upset with her friends' kids because they're annoying and obnoxious when they're in public. They're just wilding out and her friends won't do anything to discipline. So what's the move?
I would say she, tells them when they're at her house, they have to follow her rules and, just politely let them know that they're not behaving and it's her house and, they call her Auntie. You got to follow Auntie's rules when you're at Auntie's house.
Are you at piano class right now?
Me? No.
Yeah. Oh, like while you talk, I hear a metronome just going tick,
Talk.
tick. I don't know why.
No.
Fix your phone.
Love Insta Drama? Yes. Subscribe and stream our TCR Today podcast for daily Tino Cucino Radio recaps.
Michael Jordan's old dirty underwear is up for sale. Let's talk about it. Tea time.
In bad celebrity news,
Would you like some tea?
Tea time on Tino Cochino Radio is brought to you by Nitsa. You are out with friends. Picture it. A few drinks, become a few too many, and then what? You decide to drive away? What's the worst that can happen? Listen, man, drive sober or get pulled over, paid for by Nitsa. So we'll talk Michael Jordan's dirty underwear in a second. Let's start off with The Weeknd. Got a new documentary coming out on Showtime?
Yes, so it's set to premiere on September 24th, and it's going to be called The Show, which is going to give insight to all the details on The Weeknd's 12-minute Super Bowl halftime performance.
I thought it was a really good performance. It was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious. That's the one where he was running around with all the mirrors and different dancers. So it'll be cool to see how it was all put together.
I don't think I'm interested in it because it wasn't really watched like that, right? It was like the least
Yeah, but
watched
I
Super Bowl.
think it's still cool to see how it all got put together because a lot of work goes into that.
If you're a Weeknd fan, this will be something dope.
True,
so
very true.
that'll be cool. September 24th. Look out for that on Showtime. And this is true, man. I thought it was a fake story, but it's not. Michael Jordan's used underwear is up up for sale.
So gross.
Something good.
So I guess his old security guard held on to these.
How did he get them?
I have no idea.
Okay.
So many questions. But now he's putting them up for auction, starting at $500. And it says that there's signs of definite use. So I don't know what that
Like
means.
skid marks?
That's
Maybe.
so gross. You would really bid on these?
After an important game that he had, hell yeah,
You don't know
bro.
when it was. He could have been playing
gross.
poker in them.
Just know he was probably wearing the breads while wearing those.
And what are you going to do with them? Smell them?
Hang them up. I'd frame them.
You won't go with your pregnant girlfriend to birthing class, but you'll pay $500 for skid mark underwear.
and then frame it.
Priorities.
Need some more tea?
Yeah. Subscribe and stream our TCR Today podcast for daily Tino Cucino Radio recaps.
Just want to throw a friendly reminder out there. New podcast alert. Dude, first of all, to be clear, we have a lot of podcasts. We have our weekly Tino Cucino Radio podcast. There's an audio-video version.
Yep.
We have Nicasio's Nice Mix, which is basically, just different mixes of music. Sometimes
music.
current stuff, club stuff, whatever. Throwbacks. There's a lot of different options.
Sometimes on beat.
Oh, wow.
You know that's a lie.
All right, so
You're right. It is a lie. Never on beat.
If you want to link to all of our podcasts, Instagram is at Tino Cucino Radio. Just click the link in the bio. The latest, I'm very proud of it, man. It's my mental health podcast. It's just me, Tino, by myself. Serena heard it. She cried.
Yes, it was really, really good.
But I think you guys will get a really cool connection to it if you or someone you know has had just, dark thoughts and it just kind of, maybe you suffer from anxiety or whatever it may be. I share my personal experience and I think I really think it's going to help a lot of people just based on the response I'm getting. So check it out. Again, Instagram at Tino Cucino Radio. The link is in the bio. Click that, listen to it, and share your thoughts. If you listen to Tino Cucino Radio frequently, then you know our producer, Matt, one of the biggest simps in the world.
Thank you, sir.
He claims that. I like that.
Matt's just the type that's a very happy wife, happy life, and that's okay.
There's nothing
It took
wrong
me a
with
while
it.
to learn that.
But this is my thing. Happy house, happy spouse.
True. And my spouse is happy, so the house is happy. And I'm happy because my spouse is happy.
Then why do you complain about the bullshit she cooks every other day?
And why do you take edibles?
Listen, we'll save that for another day. Today, the focus is going to be on the fact that our producer, Matt, had an argument with his wife, and I can't even say it because it doesn't feel real. He finally put his foot down won an argument.
Wow.
We're going to talk. I know you're so excited.
I am.
He's ready.
10 minutes. We'll talk about it. Tino Cucino Radio. I'm proud of this guy. Oh, I'm excited.
Oh, boy.
I just lost my voice. I'm not stopping. Let's keep going. It's Tino Cucino Radio, and I'm so excited to talk to our producer, Matt, about this argument that he had with his wife. Now, I'm not excited they're arguing, but I'm excited that he finally put his foot down, and it paid off because he won the argument.
Yes, you know how they say pick your battles?
Yes.
Well, after 12 years, I finally picked a battle and I won.
Break it down.
So we decided, my wife wanted to send our 3-year-old to daycare, to preschool. And before that, I had been watching him during the day because I have that free time. And I told her, no, we shouldn't do it. Like, it's extra exposure for COVID. He doesn't really need to go to pre-K until the year before kindergarten, which is next year. So we sent him, and we had a COVID scare because of that. So I said, see, I told you we shouldn't have sent him to school. She's like, you're right. We'll pull him out. So he's now home with me, and I won that argument.
Did you raise your voice when you're telling her, like, let it be known? Like,
I did,
that you were
and
right?
I cursed. I said the F word.
Oh, wow. There we
But
go,
did
Matt.
you really win the argument? Because I feel like it was still her choice.
I mean, the end result was what I wanted. Please don't piss on my parade, Serena.
I read that a majority of the new COVID outbreaks and cases are because kids went to school.
Damn.
Yeah.
But my thing is, why this time? Kids were in school the first round.
Maybe because the variant is
Different?
harsher? I don't know.
I have no idea.
So crazy. I mean, I don't know. Anyone going through it right now, still thoughts and prayers, man. I lost a friend to it about a month ago. Like, don't think we're out of the woods, dude.
No.
Take
Not
care
at
of
all.
yourself. Wear your mask. Do what you got to do. Get vaccinated. But Matt, definitely happy for you. I'm glad
Thank
you
you.
won your first fight after 12 years.
I'm going to put a trophy up.
I was reading this article right now, and you never know what's true and what's false these days. You just don't know.
Usually false.
But I want to get your opinion on it. So it says, this is the headline: Kris Jenner didn't support Kylie Jenner's second pregnancy. And I was like, whoa, I need to break this down. What exactly does that mean she didn't support it? So it says, sources say Kris would rather Travis and Kylie actually be in a committed relationship before having another child. Obviously, they are not. To our knowledge. The source said, it took Kris a moment to get on board with his second baby. She wants to see Kylie in in a relationship with Travis and not just be co-parents or friends with benefits. And she added, she doesn't want to see her daughter get hurt. She would like to see Kylie and Travis. She would like to see Kylie and Travis be together, but she knows it's not up to her, and all she wants at the end of the day is for Kylie to be happy. She just wants to protect her.
I agree with her.
That, yeah. Well, because that's her baby, so she wants to make sure her baby's good. And then there was some drama between Kylie and Travis, so she just wants to make sure her kid is good.
It just sounds weird though, saying that she wasn't on board with it. Like, so what do you want her to do? Like she's not gonna go get rid of the child. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it just, I don't know. People do a lot of clickbait headlines, and so maybe that's what it was.
For sure. Anything Kardashian.
Maybe they're in agreement that they're not ready to be committed.
Maybe she's happy with the situation. Kylie, like, why does her mom have to step in? What does it matter?
I don't think she has any control. Like, what if Travis Scott doesn't want to be with her? He just want to thought around.
My thing is, at the end of the day, she still gave Stormy brother, sister, whatever. Do we know what it is yet? We don't, right?
No.
With the same dad, so at least she's not out just messing around with randos.
Right.
Very true.
You could do a lot worse than having a kid with Travis Scott, right?
Yeah, you could have it with Nicasio.
Yes. Sorry, Amber.
Dude, this is Tino Go Chino Radio, and we are playing Are You Smarter Than Nicasio? Jaime is on the line, correct?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. I'm going to have Nicasio give you the 3 categories, and then just pick whichever one you feel most confident with, okay?
Cool. Count me in.
Social media goat, come on down. And we're brothers.
Social media go.
All right. Social media guru question is...
Who is the founder of Facebook?
Oh, my gosh. Facebook. Not Elon Musk. Jeff Bezos. It is... Oh, dang it.
His last name rhymes with Schmuckerberg.
First name rhymes with Park.
Mark Zuckerberg. There it is.
Hey! Congratulations, bro. You're semi-smarter.
I'm almost there. Yes. Thank you, guys.
You ever just see something? What?
Because you just have a grin on your face. I'm like, what are you going to say?
Looking right at you, too.
Yeah, I know.
It's not a joke, but this is why. I'm glad you said that, because I saw something online right now that just made me laugh.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. 9 times out of 10, I think memes are the dumbest thing, because there's just not a lot of originality to it.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you could tell people are trying to force it to
Yeah.
get a look.
Reaching.
So I'm not the biggest when it comes to that, but I came across one right now, and it's just the dumbest thing. Like, now I'm talking, this is like
dad joke dumb?
Yes.
Okay. I'm here
It's
for
almost like this is something like a toddler would laugh at.
Okay.
I'm 34 years old. I read this and I chuckled, and I just want to see if it makes you guys chuckle too.
Okay.
Show it to us individually.
Nicasio, no, I'm going to read it.
Oh, okay.
Nicasio's 30.
Yes.
Serena's 30. Matt's 60.
I'm over 30.
I think 62.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm going to read it to you in the way I read it in my head.
Okay.
The itsy bitsy paycheck just post to my account. Down came the bills and wiped the money out. It's cute, right?
It's
That's it.
cute,
That's the
yeah.
end.
That's
Unless
it.
you're in that
That's cool.
situation.
That's good.
Dude, I don't know. It's the most childish thing ever. But I guarantee you someone laughed, and you'll share it today. And if you didn't, you. What about this one? A breakup. Have you ever had to reject someone who's perfect for you because you ain't healed from your past? STG. It's a different type of hurt. Like, babe, you couldn't have come at a different time and
Oh my God.
Yeah.
How's that one?
Better.
Let's do it. Tino Go Chino Radio.
Hey.
We were having a conversation off the air right now about the fact that Matt goes golfing and posts pictures with his son on the golf cart and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Beautiful thing, enjoying the weekend,
Cute.
whatever.
Right.
Nicasio said that was funny. And I was like, well, what's funny about it? Because you're about to have your first son, and I'm sure you're going to post all kinds of pictures. And he agreed. And then he said, but Matt just does it weird.
Like he says there's a right way to do
Yeah.
it. So I want to be enlightened.
I'm curious.
What's the right way to post a selfie with my children?
I mean, I don't know what the right way is, but I know that your way is, it's just a little cheesy on the end. Like, I feel like I'm watching a Full House episode.
But that's my life. I mean, I'm a white man with my white kids. It's gonna look like Full House. I mean, damn.
So there's a guy that made headlines a while back when he married his sex doll. Like, I mean, now I want to be clear. It had a wedding ceremony.
What the?
There were dozens in attendance.
How did
Can I
that even
guess what-
happen?
Yeah, what state was this in? Florida? It has to be Florida.
It doesn't say. It does not say. I have no idea. But apparently now he's in love with an ashtray.
An ashtray? Like how you ash your cigars and cigarettes?
Yeah, what else would
I don't know. It just
Is there another term for ashtray?
No, you're right. There's not. That's just so weird.
The man commented and said, I liked it. The smell of it. The touch of metal on my skin. It's fantastic. I like the touch of sharp metal on my skin. It excites me, so I think you can understand what attracts me to this ashtray.
Well, what we do know is that he has an old ass car, because whose cars come with ashtrays
not
nowadays?
necessarily a car ashtray.
Yeah, you know, there's actual normal ashtrays too that go on coffee tables and stuff. That's got to be like a fetish, right? Like an item fetish or something.
I guess. Yeah.
So, dumb question. Do you have to divorce your sex doll to marry the ashtray then?
That was a dumb question.
Is it as crazy as me loving feet? I love toes.
But that's a human object.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's like, that's a fetish. So maybe this guy has an item fetish.
So we shouldn't judge.
What's annoying is that I know why Nicasio said that right now to throw it out there so he can get DMs
Oh
of it.
my God.
Focus on your baby. Let's take it around the room and see what we learned today before we get out of here.
Oh, crap.
Serena.
Matt thinks he won a fight with his wife, but he still hasn't.
It's a win. It's more a win than a loss.
Okay.
Would you agree with that?
All right, it's a win.
Thank you.
Nicasio, did you learn anything today?
Yeah, I learned that Serena doesn't like her grandparents.
Okay.
Wow.
So you weren't even listening.
Matt.
That you are amused by childish nursery rhyme memes.
It happens.
It does happen.
It happened today. If none of this makes sense to you, you can go back and listen to our TCR Today podcast. It's a recap of the show. We do it every single day. We also have our weekly Tino Cochino Radio podcast. We have our brand new mental health podcast titled Is Anyone Listening? Links for all of these and more can be found in our Instagram bio.
What'd you learn?
What?
What'd you learn?
That you interrupt when I'm saying important things.
Yep.
At Tino Cochino Radio. Bueno, bye.
Fall is a season of gathering that brings us together with warmth and color. So whether it's a birthday, anniversary, or a special event, celebrate your friends and family with a gorgeous bouquet from 1-800-Flowers.com. 1-800-Flowers makes it easy to find your reason and brighten someone's day with exclusive offers and great values on bouquets and arrangements. To order today, visit 1-800-Flowers.com/tune in. That's 1-800-Flowers.com/tune in.